Welcome to Light Up the Darkness, episode 8, entitled Change, part 2. And we're going to continue where we left off in the last episode. And I want each person to understand that when it comes to change, we have to be open minded to accept certain things. Now, acceptance is something that you'd have to learn over time because not everything can be easily digested. Prime example, when you're growing up, I'm sure that all of us or some of us have dabbled with this idea at some point in our lifetime. But for me, I think it was opposite for me because that never happened. So most of us, or some of us, when we were younger, we couldn't wait to become an adult. We couldn't wait to get big. We couldn't wait to start working and have our own money and move out of our parents' house and live on our own and drive our own car and get our nice office job with AC. Yeah, a lot of us haven't reached that reality as yet, but that's the thing about life. Life is very interesting because when we're younger, our dreams are so massive, they're so big, they're so full of passion and love. And as we get older and we realize the truth about life, those dreams and affirmations and achievements, they get smaller and smaller and smaller to the point where we don't even recognize them. Some of us don't even remember what we wanted to do when we were younger. For example, me, when I was younger, I wanted to be a doctor. Then I realized that I'd have to study for 7 years and then specialize for a few years after that. And I said, nope. And then I said, you know what? I want to be a veterinarian. And then I looked at it and I'm saying, I have to go to a different country to study. And I said, nope. Then I said, I want to be a firefighter. I have applied to be a firefighter more than 8 times since I left high school. Till this day, I cannot be a firefighter. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to be a teacher. And I did become a teacher. I did my degree, got my degree, taught for a little bit over a year. And I said to myself, you know what? Teaching is awesome. I love teaching, love to inspire the next generation. But these kids don't care about learning. They don't care. And I don't like the environment where kids don't really care about their future. They don't care about learning. They don't care about anything at all. They just want to be the most relevant person at that point in time. But I digress. Let's think about it. Change is something that we have to live with, whether we like it or not. And if you're not patient, change will actually affect you. Let me get in detail. If you understand that seasons are temporary, you would know that sometimes you're going through a low moment in your life, things are not the way you want them to be. You might not be able to make the money that you want to make, you might not be able to make ends meet the way you want them to, and you get frustrated because you don't understand this is just a season. Seasons end, seasons always change. So I always tell people this example. If you're not able to be thankful and comfortable and sustain yourself living off $10 per hour or $10 per week, whatever currency you're getting per week, and you're ungrateful and you're not appreciative of what you get as your weekly wage, God or the universe will not promote you to where you can make $20 or $30 per week because you are not able to be efficient and thankful and grateful making that small amount. So, in a sense, life is like a video game. If you're not able to conquer and win the level that you're at right now, you won't be able to ascend and transform or move up to the next level. So a lot of us tend to fall into the same traps over and over again. A lot of us tend to make the same mistakes over and over again. Why? Because we're not putting ourselves in the position to learn and grow from what we're experiencing right now in order for us to change. Remember I said back in a few episodes, change comes from within. No person can actually force you to change if you're not willing to make a conscious decision to change on your own, right? Situations can change you. If you're a person who is used to a certain lifestyle, whenever you get demoted or you get to a lower level, you find it hard to adjust. And if you're a person who grew up not having some nice things, like say for example you grew from a poor background and then you see where you can actually advance and get higher things, you find it hard to live within your means because you're reaching for higher than you're actually able to go. So you always hear people say, live within your means, or spend within your means? Yes, this is a prime example of persons who are not accustomed to change and they don't have the patience to wait on their turn. You ever hear them say, want it, and get it, and want it? Patience and change go hand in hand. So if you want to appreciate and understand the change that comes in your life, you have to have the patience. And while you're being patient, make sure that you're learning and growing from the things that you experience. Because if change is taking place and you're not changing alongside that change, you're going to have to start over. And I can tell you, it is never fun to start over. So, light up the darkness, live in love, stay true to who you really are, and just be you.